fucking weak. It was nothing but like the fucking CGI scenes. There was no heart to anything. You know what I mean? Like Ubisoft, Bethesda, like it's just none of it. It was relatively lackluster. It was more about developers tooting their own horns than giving gamers something. You know what I mean? And then Square Enix and Nintendo showed up
and save the day. Exactly. And what's good, everyone? What's good? What's good? We live. We're going to talk about this E3. Just have a chill stream, like I suppose.
Right.
I'm here with
Basically,
Z Killer and Valen.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, but yeah, Microsoft was okay, but like there was only I was only excited because the actor for John Wick was there and like and all that. But they did have some anime games that got me really hyped, and I saw Tales of Arise, even though it got leaked the day before. I was so fucking hyped before that, like you don't even know.
Yo, I'm already fitting to download The Last Remnant. Like, I never got to play that because I don't fuck with no Xboxes.
So my thing with E3, so I know that the whole Bethesda shit was like basically just everyone was like a bunch of drones and just clapping and shit.
Dude, I don't know what that was.
Bro, but that nigga had either had a gun to his head or somebody kidnapped his family. Says every time somebody comes on stage or says something, you better clap and shout in joy.
Right? Like, no, they had standing up at the most contradictory shit, like, and just cheering both ends of it. Like it wasn't a good feel. Like there wasn't like it didn't feel right. Like you're watching it feeling like, oh, they got that man's whole family.
It was like, damn.
So really my thing about it was this. I didn't really care about everything that Bethesda showed, but at least it's not like Ubisoft where they're shutting people down from streaming just because they streamed about that shit. That's trash.
Yeah, dude. I saw that happen to Wood beat 'em up. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
And I think RDV or RGT 85 had it happen too. And I want to say Spawn Wave.
Yeah, Spawn Wave was the main one. I noticed I talked about that shit. That's trash. How you gonna do that? They don't want promoting your shit.
I watched beat 'em ups, and dude, he went in on them too. Like the whole thing was like, we get it. You guys aren't happy. You sucked. Like, and dude, part of me thinks that like Square had something similar where they were just going to be all super pretty, and then they saw the like fucking tsunami of backlash coming to the other things, and they're like, no, we're not saving any gameplay. No. Oh no, wait, no, they already had the demos out. Never mind, I'll shut up. That said, does anybody know when the demos are coming out? Because I want those like real bad.
Nah, man, they're not like, I don't know if they're.
I was gonna say I was gonna say the demos are just gonna be down for E3 because especially if it was like let's if it was like Sword and Shield demo coming out, nah, they wouldn't.
Nah, we're not.
It's only in a second.
No, it's only E3 demos. Like you gotta be there. E3 exclusive demos. Unless they feel nice, because like I heard a rumor saying like the Final Fantasy VII remake demo was gonna be available after E3 was over for
yeah, that's what I heard too. For
I'm
PlayStation
hoping.
Plus.
Yeah, like I'm hoping for that. Cause
I got everything crossed, Jack.
Yeah, man. I was hoping FF7 was gonna come to PC at launch, but nope. It's another situation with Final Fantasy 15, and we're gonna have to wait at least 2 years before we can play it on PC. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my PS4 and all that. I even got a Pro, but like, man, I want to play the game at 60 FPS, man. I'm not trying to play no game at 30 FPS, especially when it's gameplay. Fighting games, it'd be different if it was like turn-based, but nah, man, this is action-based, real-time combat, and I'm not trying to be like dropping frames.
That's fair.
I love how you say you're not trying to drop frames. It's hilarious.
Yeah. PC master race.
I want to get on PC gaming so bad. I've been talking to a guy at my job. He's been telling me, "Yo, dude, just I can help you get a good PC. You're gonna be paying about good $500 or more. Not five, yeah, 500.
Yeah, man, get into the PC, man. Get into the PC because our games are cheaper. For one thing, all the games you play on console, they're cheaper and they go on sale a hell of a lot.
That is exactly true.
Yeah, man.
My whole reasoning for talking about having this stream in particular is I just love Nintendo sometimes. They do some crazy things like online, but I just love it. Like, can we talk about Breath of the Wild too?
Oh
Yo, that
yeah,
was so dope. That was
yeah.
so like it was enough that nobody's gonna stop talking about it, but not enough that nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about when they talk about it. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
there's
Exactly. Like the whole like okay, like it started out. I was like I wasn't sure what it was, but something was telling me last night before I went to bed. Breath of the Wild 2 or not. I wasn't exactly thinking Breath of the Wild 2 isn't a sequel, but I was thinking like Breath of the Wild style game coming out. And then next thing you know, I was like, wait. You see short-haired Zelda, and then you see Link, and I said, "Oh my goodness, what's going to happen?" And then just the
it's a
ending.
prequel,
That's
right?
Ganondorf. Ganondorf, my nigga. Come on.
Nah, it's like I hear people saying that I hear people saying like it's a sequel, but like the Ganon that they found at the in the basement or whatever you want to call it is the one from Twilight Saga.
Go ahead and elaborate me on that, if you will.
All
Yeah,
right,
please.
go ahead.
Oh, that's that shit.
I was gonna say that's like an awkward palsy killer.
Oh, you want me to keep going? Oh, I thought you were talking about the other
Yeah,
guy. Okay.
elaborate, my nigga.
Okay, so like the symbol on his head, the symbol he has on his head is the same one that Ganon from Twilight Saga had. So people was making a connection between them. And then there was
I never
also
played Twilight Saga, so
yeah, put like literally pull him up and it looks exactly like the same symbol he had on his head. So like
When you saying that, you mean like Twilight Princess, right?
yeah, the Twilight
Okay.
Princess because as far as we know, this takes place after Twilight Princess. So like get ready for the timeline debates and when this takes place and all that. So like we can conclude that it takes place after Twilight Princess, of course.
You know, I'm not like into the. I haven't been into the whole Zelda fan base for a long time, but I honestly like the idea of a convergent timeline. However, that could work. I like that idea.
Uh, I've never been a fan of it, to be real with you, because like
Yeah, turn my
it's
phone down.
so like out there. Like you telling me that these people just keep getting reincarnated and reincarnated to like keep doing the same shit over and over again. Like I want them to spice it up a little bit, like how they did with Breath of the Wild. Where like, oh, Link actually fucking died and lost, and and Ganon actually won, and Link had to come back after like I forgot how many years have passed and all that to defeat him this time. Like, give me one where like, oh shit, Link is the bad guy this time, and he joined up with fucking Ganon, or make Ganon a hero this time, or some
dude,
shit like
yeah,
that.
like a soul swap thing. Like if anybody ever played Chrono Cross,
Yeah, like
yeah,
he takes his body and everything.
and you're left with Ganon's body and shit like that. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. I'm
Hmm.
not even gonna lie. Even if it's only for like, well, like a part of the game, like they did with Chrono Cross, that's still pretty dope.
Yeah, literally just do it at the beginning of the game, and then halfway through, I guess if you want to, you can switch back.
Let me go
Like,
ahead and ask you guys this. What do y'all think about Link's Awakening?
It
uh,
looks
it,
so adorable,
it
and I
looks
played that shit
okay.
from way back on my friends like shit because I didn't really have the only games I ever had were Pokemon. But I remember like being like, "This is fun." I don't know, like that's what do you want from a Zelda game though? It was
Okay,
fun.
okay, because I'm probably going to pick that up too. I'm hoping that, especially since they announced Amiibo for it, that they have a game combined with the Amiibo. I'm hoping they do that.
For which
Mm.
game? Link Awakening? Maybe.
I see what you're saying, and they probably
Maybe,
will
maybe.
put money on it. It's not like them to leave money on tables, especially with them things.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the whole point of when people thought that amiibos were done, and then they still doing amiibos. I like that because at least that makes it worth it to collect amiibos to this day. I was like, "You good?"
Right, my man.
He'll be all right. All right. Let me go ahead and ask you, Z Killer. What's your favorite part about the E3 overall?
Oh, easy. Square Enix, man. Seeing that Final Fantasy remake, man, I lost myself. I was like, oh, then we got a release date. Oh, 2020 really looking like the best year easily. And then you got games to keep you over until the next game gets announced. I'm like, Jesus, man, this is so much.
All right. Here's the main thing, and I'm glad Valen's here for this because I want to talk to him about this. The little bit of Pokemon Sun and not Sun, excuse me, Sword and Shield news.
All right, so through the demo, we found out about the Imp Pokemon and the Corgi Pokemon. Like,
So adorbs.
honestly, I'm not a fan. Like, the problem with me is, in my heart, I'm a contrarian. So the second the internet started sucking this Pokemon's like dick so fervently, my brain was just like, "Fuck that dog." Like, and that's just it's got a fun design, probably. Like the heart on the butt thing's kind of cute. I'm not even gonna lie about it. You know what I mean? But it's I don't know. I like the what they did with what the fuck the Scottish Terrier. That was a fun line, and this just looks like it's meant to be cute and pandering. Like somebody was like, "Oh, people love corgis on the internet. All right, let's make one as cute as fucking possible." You know what I mean? And this came to be. So it's the same way I felt about like Purloin and that line. Like it's just certain things are pandering, and it's always going to be there if I like it or not.
You see the new waifu and all that, and how
Oh,
cute
you
that-
already know I was on that shit, dog. That was the
The
first
new
thing.
what?
I'm
Dark skinned girl, come on now. You already
Oh,
know I
yeah,
jumped on
yeah.
that.
Dude, I'm loving the representation they got in this. They got a ginger. They got like the dark skinned lady, like you said. I think they got like some little girl. They it's got
Yeah.
all the demographics. You know what I
I was
mean?
gonna say all the weeaboo fetishes.
Yes, all the weeaboo fetishes. Facts. Gross.
like,
Facts.
man, that these are
But honestly, the response to all that stuff is always unsettling to me. Especially, all right, I'm gonna go off on a slight tangent, and I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. You good. I was gonna go on it. You good.
But especially given all the the hoopla and like the dangerous sexual practices that have been like plaguing the Pokemon community on YouTube as of late, there is zero hesitation to immediately sexualize any female character that doesn't look like a dumpster fire. Like,
wait, no, that's everything.
that's what I'm saying. Everything. And it's for me, like as a person, I'm like, damn, just get some pussy.
And man, it ain't as easy as that, fam.
No.
Well,
I
I mean,
get
for us it is, but for them, I don't know
no,
about that.
but it's just I don't like this is a child's thing, and the reason people use it
Nah,
to
no, it ain't. They know what the fuck
the
they
game is
doing.
marketed for children. The deep game is for adults. Don't get that shit twisted. Like
Nah, I
there's a
don't feel
reason
like
the
it.
protagonist is still a fucking kid and not somebody in his 30s trying to pay some bills with Pokemon. Although I would play the fuck out of that game. But all right, fine. It's not necessarily marketed to the audience that it actually has, though. I think we can agree to that.
Yeah.
All right. Because I listening back to myself, I'm like, no, it's definitely not for kids, because they made the protagonist older. They've done a lot. You know what I mean? So I will backtrack on that. But I don't know. I don't like how quickly everything becomes so sexualized. Like, and then people wonder why there's like problems with people sexualizing people in the thing is because it's so common that it's the first thing people do, and I don't know. People have a hard time differentiating when it's okay to be thirsty as shit because we all get thirsty. Like that's, hand to God, that's whatever. But there's a right and a wrong way to do it, in my opinion. I guess I don't fucking know.
End of the day, it's just I guess I wouldn't call it human nature, but it's human. I wouldn't even say sexuality. It's like human lust that allows like the moment like I'll tell you right now. First thing I thought of is you already know people go to like Rule 34 and start drawing up all this type of hentai and shit for her. Let alone the other girl that was introduced, Sonya. Not even a week ago. People just, that's
they
understandable.
dropped her so hard. They dropped Sonya so hard when they saw Nessa. They was like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah,
like that meme.
The Toy Story meme, right? I don't want to fap to you anymore.
But I mean, I'll tell you what, Game Freak's doing good with these girl designs. I'll give them that because they dropped a ginger girl literally a week ago, and then they introduced a dark-skinned waifu dog. Come on.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. Well, no, they had a dark-skinned waifu last time. Don't get that shit twisted.
I can't remember which one.
Fucking what's this dude wife? Like she's literally a wife. Kikwe's wife or whatever the fuck the professor is. And then the rock gym leader, she could have got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Olivia. That she a MILF.
Hey, nobody's arguing.
I'll tell you that's true. But you could like you said, Game Freak has its core demographics. Like they're doing things mostly like yes, Pokemon at its core is for kids, but that slowly but surely they're doing things for us older fans, who especially the fans that've been around since the late 90s.
Like us people who have no choice but to be 30 years old and love Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's at least not the stigma around it. It's not like, and I don't think
Pokemon's for kids.
Like this is not meant to be pejorative or insulting in any way, but like if I were to go, I think I personally would feel different if I were to go say pick up like a My Little Ponies game as opposed to like a Pokemon game.
Don't let AMG hear that.
I'm not
yeah, I'm sure he'll lurk. I'm sure he'll lurk. Like the moment you say his name, you be summoning AMG.
I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, and just like some little kid shit. I don't know. Everybody, like adults, watch child's programming, find something they like about it, and then instantly like institute the fact that it's adult. Like, oh, that's for adults because of this. It's for adults because of this. Yeah, kids watch it, but it's for adults because of this. And I'm like, nah, bitch. It's just a child's programming. Like, just because you got high and saw some shit you liked, like, fucking calm down.
Like, damn, nigga, stop being. Why you got your dick out for? Holy shit, dude. Literally, that's every.
What about Contra?
Contra.
Contra. It's the old shooting game from Super Nintendo.
Oh, nigga, I did not care about that.
Man, dude, I used to love that game. It was one of the better 2-player games because you got like the different kind of guns and shit. Like it was really, really fun. I would dare say there wouldn't be the shooting game frenzy without Contra. Like Contra was up, down, left, right, A, B. Like that shit started that shit. Don't get it twisted.
Whoa, fam. Those are some bold words right there, fam.
I know. Before there was any kind of like first-person shooter, there was games like Contra and Galaga. You know what I mean? People liked games with shooting. It's just they changed the perspective.
Exactly, and then just like even with those older games, you get to the modern, you get Halo and Call of Duty, and then even more modern like Overwatch and Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. Like it keeps it. Everything's got to start somewhere. Shit. If you really wanted to get bold, you could say that Pong started shooters because it was the first game that you had to project something in a direction. Like, it's not the best argument, but somebody stupider than me could say it.
I wanted to go ahead and bring up so what are your thoughts about the whole Pokemon Home and how Sword and Shield's not going to be able to have all 900 plus mons in it for whatever reason or whatnot?
It's
I'm
dumb.
super 100% okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm a person who has a near absolute faith in Pokemon, and to me, this just screams DLC. And what I want is DLC that like adds to it. And if it does that, especially in the wild region, like I don't know, I think people just want what they want all the time, and they don't want to have to earn anything or wait for it.
You know,
And
going off that, especially with you bringing up DLC, it could prove a point in my whole idea of, let's say they don't have like every Kalos Pokemon, and then let's say
oh yeah,
6 months down the road
we
after.
were talking about that,
Yes,
right?
exactly. See you made me realize that, because I didn't realize that, because I was kind of on the side about why is Game Freak doing this, because I know you saw my tweet earlier and whatnot. I said this shit's like mid. How you gonna do this? But you just right there, you just proved my point that they could not have every single, like, I'm not saying like, oh, there's gonna be no Kalos Pokemon whatsoever. No, but they'll have a large majority of, like, let's say from fifth, sixth, and some 7th-gen mods not in the game, and then you can find them in like after game DLC where you go to Kalos or some shit.
Like, there's a lot that they can do with this game, and more to the point, I think there's a lot they are going to do with this game. It's the first property Nintendo's had where they can actually put out sustainable DLC. Like, it puts them in an incredibly like versatile position with what they want to do with the game. And people just want what they want, and they don't really think about like an experience after this. They're like, I just want this now. It doesn't matter what comes later. I want this now. You know what I
Our
mean?
basic human desires right there.
That's what I'm saying, and that's who was talking about Robert Frost the other night. Was that you, Russ, or was that?
I believe so.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, there's always the two paths that you can walk down, and there's always going to be the path less traveled. And in this case, the path less traveled is like respecting the fact that these are humans who have to do the fucking work. Like, we all want to talk about, oh, give gamers a chance, like, or give the programmers like a chance, give them like breaks, give them this, give them that. But when it comes down to it, if they don't have what you want, fuck those people, fuck their families, fuck their kids, fuck their dog, fuck their couch. Like,
Oh hell yeah, that's
you know what I mean? Like, and that's really what it is. I need to stop hitting this shit. I'm good.
So I wanted to also go on the tangent. Well, not the tangent, but I just wanted to bring up how, because I was bringing this like last time when I was discussing the Pokemon Direct stuff. When I want to bring that up, I like how they are integrating to a degree the Pokeball Plus, because I was thinking that needed to be addressed.
I'll tell you right now. I would have hated trying to play the game with this bitch. Like, I didn't like it so much when I played it. I was gonna play it the whole thing, but I just couldn't. And I like the fact that like I can just pop my Grookey in, go take my son for a walk, chillax, and I'm playing with two of my homies at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I get to play with my son while he plays with his grass monkey that kills things. Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Yo, Z, I wanted to ask: was you one of the people in the general chat the other day talking about the Marvel game coming up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what was your thoughts on it?
I'm gonna be real with you. It looks cool. I mean, gameplay. Well, I was excited to see it and all that, but like, I'm gonna be real with you.
Avengers or the other
Avengers.
one for Switch?
Nah, Avengers.
All right. Because there's two, so that shit can be confusing.
Yeah, the Avengers one. Yeah, it could have looked a lot better. I'm gonna be real with you, but like,
I think everybody's biggest problem was the fact that they didn't look like the dudes from the movies.
No, I didn't. No.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. But a lot of people were like, those are the stunt doubles and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I did post that porn parody.
But,
yeah.
Wow.
But I think like, there's licensing that goes in with using like the face of Robert Downey Jr. and the face of like all these people. You know what I mean?
Like Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans. Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Oh, let alone Scarlett Johansson.
Right? Whew! I bet her ass is expensive. Not
Hey, her ass is more expensive than the stunt double had to be for fucking Captain Marvel. That shit's hilarious. Fucking
I
ass
don't
double.
know what happened, but yeah, we ain't gonna talk. I haven't seen Captain Marvel, so I don't have to talk about it.
Nah, but like,
No, that's I haven't seen it either. But basically, the whole premise of it is that she has no ass in real life, and so they had to
I'm
hire
telling
someone
y'all, that
just to
was
pose for ass.
Photoshop, but I honestly don't care.
I don't know. I don't preferably care, but it's just the premise of it that's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's rough either way. Um,
But yeah,
oh,
but
what
yeah,
about
no, I
the
think people
saga
should.
stuff for you guys?
What you say?
The romancing saga, the RPGs that are coming to Switch.
Oh yeah, I saw one of them that looked pretty good. I forgot the name of it.
Uh,
I was gonna say that. To be honest, I kind of just blanked out. Like I
It
don't.
was
I'm
like
not
they
saying
kind
I
of
don't
went
care
by.
about. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, they kind of went pretty fast. They kind of went too fast for my taste. Cause like I was missing some of the games, like the ones for fucking for Switch. Like all the I saw all the anime Switch games, but like damn, there was so many of them. It was kind of
yeah,
hard to keep
I
track.
will say it was. It wasn't as drawn out, but I think that's because they got a lot of criticism for how drawn out it was last year, as opposed to like substance. So that's one of the reasons that Square and Nintendo both came out swinging for the fences. You know what I mean? Like they dropped Final Fantasy VII big right away.
That's
Like
all they needed, really.
it is all they needed, but it ain't all they did, and that's what's up.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, but
I
I
hear
will say
people.
this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Z. Go ahead. You good. You good.
Nah, I still hear people saying that Sony won and they wasn't even there, and like and I'm like I'm like they may be right because Final Fantasy VII Remake is what everybody is hyped about, and Marvel's Avengers as well, and that's all coming to PlayStation first.
Well, there's the Ultimate Alliance game, and that actually looks like a lot of fun. I
Yeah, but
watched the
that's only on Switch though, and like
Oh, I see it. Okay.
people got heated about that because like the first
And
two was
how are
on.
people gonna get heated because a game doesn't come to PS4 or Xbox?
because
Shit,
Well,
people want what they
well,
want the way they want it.
well, because the first two originally came out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Oh, okay. Because to be perfectly honest, you would think a lot of people would be heated about the whole fact of oh, this game like Persona 5 isn't coming to the Switch, so I'm just gonna be butthurt. Which I'm not saying I'm
Hey,
butthurt.
yeah, you butthurt. I can hear it in your voice.
This
Nah,
nigga.
look. Listen though. Let me tell you the reason why it's never the mainline Persona games will never come to Switch. SMT, Shin Megami Tensei. Y'all get every single Shin Megami Tensei game on the
Yeah, we do.
Switch, but
Yeah,
Persona.
it's true.
Persona, Shin Megami Tensei has never been on a PlayStation since I think the last one was Nocturnal.
Yeah, Nocturne.
Yeah, that's
But
one of the best.
in that
Give me a
defense
remake
of
of
that
that, by the
game,
way. That's a good ass game. But like ever since then, Persona, once Persona 2, or was Persona 3 was a hit, they were like, oh shit, you niggas love Persona on PlayStation. Hold up, I got you, fam. Let me release Persona 3.
Persona 4 was a huge catalyst. Like they had the dungeon crawler RPGs based off Etrian Odyssey. They had the fighting game, the dancing game. Like,
Oh yeah, milk that cow.
yeah, they did. That's real.
Yo, it even got re-released again for the PS4. Yeah, like
The
and
problem,
like you could get.
my problem with 4 is that I figured it out way too quick.
Oh, you found out who the killer was?
No, I figured it out.
How? How'd you figure it out so fast? Did you get spoiled on it?
No. It's actually it's kind of obvious, but the killer's the only person that you meet that you don't get a fucking tarot card with, and you meet him so many times it becomes kind of obvious that you should be building a relationship with this person. You know what I mean? Like everybody else in their card.
Yo,
But
can I give a shout out to AMG in the chat? Like I said, y'all niggas summoned him.
damn,
Hey, what's up, AMG?
I swear I didn't mean it, bro. Damn.
He's like, did you apes talk about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 yet? We talked
I
about it
was about
somewhat.
to. I was
I
about to. It looked good to me. Let me
uh
search it so I can get up in the chat.
okay, go ahead.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you the video. I was gonna bring up The Witcher 3. Oh, and I'm coming to the Switch.
Oh
That was
no,
one of the
no, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about
why.
that
Why?
ugly
What you got
ass
against
game.
Witcher 3?
Yo, that game looked like shit.
It does not look as good. No.
It looks terrible. Like I'm not trying to flex or anything, but man, I play this. I play like 1440p, ultra settings, all that, and looking at looking at that trailer, I started like throwing up. I started throwing up. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what? That frame rate was below 30 sometimes, and like I get it. They want to bring every single game to the Switch, but like. If you go make the game look that ugly, then what's the point? Like there are some scenes that look pretty good, honestly. Like when Garrett was in the bath, that looked kind of good. No homo, by the way, but it was just like the scene with I saw a screenshot from it and it looked nice. No homo, of course.
I was gonna say, like I was telling Morgans in the chat. This is neutral space. So I don't give a damn what y'all say.
But yeah, like I mean, I'm glad that that it's coming to Switch and you guys
Oh
know that
yeah, I mean, go ahead. Go
would
ahead. I
you
was just gonna say I'm glad it's coming to Switch too. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get it, but it was one of the
oh
first games I was thinking that would come to the Switch.
Oh yeah, no. You know that there's more games coming to Switch that wasn't announced
Oh yeah.
at the direct.
Oh,
They
easily.
got a
Today was
they
only
got
day one for Nintendo. They got like 2 more days, right?
I'm not sure, but no, I saw on the internet that they on their website that Dead by Daylight is coming to the Switch, and I mean not Dead by I think no not Dead by Daylight but Dying Light and Aliens Isolation.
All right, I want to talk about this before we get to the Smash Brothers stuff. Actually, you know what? Shit, let's just talk about Banjo Kazooie.
It's gonna be
Yo,
fun. Like, what's?
yo, did you see the memes?
Oh, you already know no. It was
Yeah.
funny enough that you had Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and King K. Rool in the same area, and then next thing
Oh,
you know, it was like fucking Duck Hunt, and then they just come out of nowhere, and I was like, these niggas are Nintendo One.
that was the biggest troll ever. They knew what they were doing, and then Banjo Kazooie lanched down, and Donkey Kong and all of them was like, whoa, 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 yes, yes, because that they basically represented the fans right there. Like they were going ham. Cause like I know people were mad salty when they saw Dragon Quest.
Yeah, they were. The people said, "The hell's this shit? How you gonna show this off?" It's one of the first things for DLC for Smash
People,
Brothers.
but people don't understand is like Dragon Quest is like really popular in Japan. Just ask
Oh my
Togashi.
god,
Just ask Togashi of all people.
dude! Exactly. Not even that. Like, Dragon Quest changed the way games were released in that country. Like, it started as like kind of a rumor joke thing, but it's super real. Like, people would quit work and not go to school to just power through Dragon Quest. Like,
Oh, was that Dragon Quest? I thought it was Fire Emblem.
no, that's Dragon Quest. Fire Emblem. It's always been popular, but it's never reached ever like that level. Like, Dragon Quest was an absolute phenomenon, like bigger than Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
See,
Like they said like yo, you can never release a Dragon Quest or whatever Fire Emblem game on a weekday. It has to be an off day.
Mhm.
that's just hilarious. It has
Yeah.
to shit like that. Like, yeah, I will give this. I will say this. People can talk about and shit on Dragon Ball, but you have to appreciate the mind of Akira Toriyama for the fact that not only not like skip Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or Super, just the O'Reilly series alone with what is it, Doctor Slump? I
Dr.
think that's what it's
Slump.
called. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Okay, yeah, just that was the start of it. I mean, this dude probably makes millions a year, let alone back in the day when he was writing probably billions.
Yeah. You guys want to know what's funny? Goku did make it in Smash in a way.
I saw the memes of people saying that the creator of Super Smash Brothers, saying, "All right, after Banjo Kazooie's and this shit, no one better ask me for shit." That dude needs
Yo,
to take a break. Sakurai, in
That dude
Edic's
works
words,
really
Daddy
fucking
Sakurai
hard.
needs to take a break. He needs to go on a long vacation, and he doesn't need to do no more games because he is literally killing himself just for fucking Smash Brothers.
yeah,
He's killing
same.
himself to create a brand and a legacy. Like, and if I'm being honest, like you can't think of like Smash Brothers without Sakurai, and there's a reason for it. Like the man's put his everything into making something that's essentially like the perfect platform fighter. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it shows. Like his effort is completely rewarded and like on display at every turn of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm only. You know what? You know what got me worried though is the sequel. Like the sequel to Smash Bros. I feel like, I mean, for Smash Ultimate, yo, I think people are gonna be like pissed c- because Smash the next Smash game is said to be a reboot.
Hmm.
So like you not gonna be seeing characters you think you should be seeing.
You ain't gonna see
And
no Cloud.
yeah, no Cloud, none of that. You only gonna get like the base walk. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just the same roster from the first game. I mean, yeah, the same roster from Melee.
It takes a lot of copyrights to get these characters in. Like it takes a lot of because let alone because you got to think how long it took for Nintendo. I don't know whether it was Nintendo that went to Rare and asked them for Banjo Kazooie or Banjo Kazooie wanted to be like, "Yo,
Microsoft.
Yeah,
let's work one
Microsoft
more
owns it
time."
now.
Yeah, it was like okay because it was like, "Yo, let's work one more time and put Banjo Kazooie in
How
fucking
is
Smash Brothers."
Microsoft's best reveal in the Nintendo
Yeah,
E3?
you gotta understand how much money they're gonna get off that though.
That's true. That's
Now,
real fucking money.
but you want to know what got me mad though? I want a new Banjo Kazooie game.
Ooh.
That's what I want. I don't want no DLC character, man. Like I wanted Goku for Smash.
I did it for the memes when the fucking voting thing was a thing. I did it for the memes to be perfectly. I voted
Bro,
for Goku and then Chantel. That's who I picked.
yeah, yo, dude, literally fuck everybody that's not Goku and Shantae at this point. Cause like I would have like yo fuck the Smash community. I'm gonna be real with you. Like
The Smash community is a whole other debacle. I'm not gonna go into. I don't know nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing because
let me
they'll start. It, you
let
know
me,
it's bad when people
Yeah,
talk
they'll
about
jump
the
right up
Nintendo
in you.
ninjas. No,
well,
do y'all know the real threat of the Nintendo ninjas?
No,
the
I don't even know there
fanboys.
was Nintendo Ninjas.
No, not the fanboys. I'm talking about Nintendo literally sending ninjas after people.
Isn't it
Oh,
like every company though?
Well, you could say it's every company, but okay, no, like Nintendo. Like I'm not saying they're butthurt about this type of shit, but what I'm saying is that when it comes to Nintendo, you fuck up so bad. Nintendo is at your doorstep with suits and briefcases and ninjas because legitly you're not getting away with that shit. So let alone you being a couple who gets sued for like probably millions of dollars just for leaking emulators because you let alone that shit.
Oh yeah, I did see one guy on Twitter says like Nintendo is basically filing a lawsuit against him for a link apparently.
Yep,
That's
that's the real
wild.
threat.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of I'm not mad about it, but I do find it weird that like we had this many leaks. Like the leaks were true about the Smash characters basically, and then not to mention like Tales of Arise, and what was that game that I forgot the name of the game that George R. Martin is making. You know the author of
oh yeah, freaking Rainer's Ring or something like that.
yeah, Elden Ring or something like that. Yeah, it got leaked the day before the direct. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's trash. That
I'm
shit.
like, damn, that's actually garbage.
No, like okay, it's one thing. Like okay, so I don't mind leaks. Like I'll tell you right now, even though I may read the One Piece spoilers and
Yeah, I
whatnot,
read One Piece
but
spoilers, Boku no
I
Hero
don't read
spoilers.
like My Hero or Black Clover or any other series. I
Nah,
don't know why.
boy, the only spoilers I don't read is for Black Clover. Like,
You read My Hero spoilers?
yeah, I read My Hero spoilers because honestly, I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm
See, I can't. I don't even know where to find those spoilers, but that's besides the point. But what I'm saying is that what's trash sometimes is when the day before something happens and just something just gets leaked. Like, let alone for the past couple of years when Pokemon games literally get leaked a week ahead. That shit is super trash. Like, y'all niggas can't even wait a week just for that shit to fucking come out so everyone around the world, like, you gotta think, we didn't get worldwide releases back until X and Y, and that was 2013. And y'all niggas are ruining this shit. And I'm telling you right now, what's probably gonna happen is that when if Sword and Shield comes out and that shit's leaked a week ahead again, like, and I'm thinking like the last couple times it was from somewhere in Europe. We're not getting worldwide releases again. I'll tell you that right now.
Nah, no. See, I hate that shit because you can't blame everybody for that. Like,
No, but you can punish everybody for that.
no, you shouldn't do that though. That's fucking the dog shit.
Nobody said anything about what should.
I literally, dude, I literally hated my teachers for that because like one person would fuck up, you all get extra homework or some shit. That's the dumbest shit ever. Like,
Believe it or not, it's very.
Tetsu Nomura, from Kingdom Hearts, that got the director of Kingdom Hearts 3 and all that. Yeah, he said like I might reconsider like doing worldwide releases because of the leak that happened like a month earlier and Kingdom Hearts 3 copies got out. I'm like, yo, fuck this guy. You like my motherfucker? And first of all, it's not even a worldwide release date. These niggas still get it like 3 weeks ahead of us.
Like,
And you
see, what
talking
I think they
about
should do is they should stop giving advanced copies to people. That's what the fuck they should do.
no, it wasn't that. It was that they shipped them out to stores early. You know, like to those fucking small ass stores.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
anybody
talking about
could,
like mom and pop stop stores?
yeah, like fucking Walmart and shit places like that. They
I
be
wouldn't even
shipping
say
them like small
It's
places
called
that like
Walmart a mom and pop shop.
I don't technically yeah. But like it was a joke. It was a joke. Don't take it seriously. But yeah. Just don't give it to like these small ass companies like that, and you wouldn't have to worry about issues like that.
Yeah,
But
I will
no,
agree with that, but it's nonetheless it's still trash. Like, like that's why even if one day I
yo,
do become a big YouTuber and get like games from these different companies, probably tell them no. I just want to buy it straight up because let me support y'all for what y'all do. I don't want free
yeah,
copies because let alone those same free copies, I could go put on eBay and be like, hey, I got Kingdom Hearts 4 and I'm gonna sell it for $65 instead of 60 because of the fact that I got that shit early. Who wants it?
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
trash.
Dude, it is, and
But
it's
like, man, I just can't accept that he would like push it back just because it got a leak. Because like, man, I'm not about to go like, you know how long we had to wait for like anime games like that. Like, man, we usually have to wait like a year or 6 months. It'd be ridiculous, and sometimes even like 2 or 3 years. Hell, the game might not even come to anywhere outside of Japan. That's how trash it be sometimes. Hell, if you're lucky, you get a digital copy of the game and not a physical copy of the game.
that's
Because
true.
they don't
Like,
want, cause they don't want to go to the house shop. Hell, if everything, you know what? Fuck it. If everything becomes digital, you don't have to worry about video games getting leaked.
definitely not wrong, but I think I don't know. It really comes down to people wanting what they want and wanting it now. Like, and that's kind of like the main gripe I have with gaming community in general is
I wouldn't even say gaming, just going off that. That's just how society is, and
true.
society is
That's
going, and it's going.
instant gratification. Like, that's
That's why
everything is based around that. So that's fair.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's why one day places like Walmart, fucking mom and pop store like this, like, it would literally become one because of stuff like that. Like places like Amazon will take over where you can get something. You could literally order something now, and it'll be right at your doorstep in the morning.
I love that shit.
Exactly, and that's going to be the norm one day, though. Like even like places like GameStop. GameStop's not going to exist a year from now. I doubt it.
Oh man,
They've been
GameStop
hemorrhaging and dying for like a few years now.
they've been
Oh,
dying like in the
it's.
past. Like they
I
stopped
mean,
marketing.
it's like it's literally a domino effect, and they're literally at the last domino. It's just you're just waiting for the wind to blow it over.
I'm gonna throw my hat in and be like, all right, make me CEO with salary for 6 months.
Yo, make me the CEO, and then I'll sell us out.
It.
Literally, I'll sell the whole company, fucking Amazon, sell out.
Yo, if Amazon actually straight up bought GameStop, I think that would be interesting, but I doubt it.
I don't know what they would do with it though. They'd probably like turn the stores into Amazon stores and all that.
Oh, easily. They would definitely be Amazon. It'd be like a UPS store.
Yo, I still don't understand why Amazon doesn't have stores open. Like, imagine having an Amazon store like where you can like, if you really want to, you can have your stuff dropped off there, delivered there, or like, hey, if they have it in a store, you can just go pick it up.
That's just a regular store. You can do that already to any store.
I know that, but that's the point. Like but you still get your discounts and all that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, shit used to get discounts, but they can't anymore because, like, places like small businesses like Walmart drive other businesses out.
Yeah.
And no, but like real talk, the American business system is like ridiculously fucked up in favor of like the hyper elite. And the idea of like starting a new business and being successful, it's not even that you maintain the company. Like 80% of the time, your dream is to sell the company to somebody who wants to buy it. You know what I mean? It's not to start your own conglomerate or anything. It's because if you have something good, somebody's going to buy it from you. You know what I mean? It's not you're creating something for yourself anymore. It's the idea you're creating something for somebody else now.
That wants it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean it's always been there. It's just it's a different way of doing it, I suppose.
All right,
all right. Just sell your $1 million idea for money, and you're set basically.
All right, so I wanted to bring it back up to the E3 discussions. What do y'all think about Luigi's Mansion? I mean, could you even call it Luigi's Mansion? Because it's more like Luigi's Hotel.
Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, that's an instant cop.
Yeah, that looks so fun. And the Gooigi?
Yeah, Luigi. I have to admit that shit was fucking hilarious.
I feel like it's something that's always existed, and we were just too stupid to see it. You know what I mean? Like it's so simple and perfect. It's like one of those things.
Yeah, it's like ain't it like Luigi like ghost ectoplasm or some shit? Or at least you can spin it like that.
Something like that.
I don't know, but that nigga Professor Egad though, for real. That Professor Egad with all the gadgets.
Yeah. Egads.
AMG says he's going to buy that shit. Okay, I see you, AMG. All right. Luigi over Mario any day.
Yeah.
Perry says, got power on YouTube, but no power in VC. Hate to see it. Talking to Morgan, I suppose. AMG says, got to play the first 2 games, though. Wasn't the first Luigi's Mansion on, like, GameCube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so if you want to play the first game, so in Z-Killer's case, he's probably going to tell you, emulate that shit.
Show my rep
right here. Why would you not?
I got it, and I got the fucking adapter.
I mean, unless you still got a Wii.
Like I always wanted to buy a GameCube when I was younger, but I never realized that my Wii could play GameCube games, and I'm still mesmerized to this day.
Oh wow,
you trash, dude!
I always wanted a Wii.
Give all your stuff away. You don't deserve it, man.
No, for real. No, it's like I don't know if it was like the first edition Wii's or something, but it's like every other revision of Wii afterwards doesn't have that capability of backwards capability for GameCube games. Because had I known that, I would have picked up XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum and whole types of other shit. But that's for one day though. If I really want to play those games, because you have the options to pick them up anytime. I could pick them up right now if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I wanted to talk about the romancing saga real quick. I'm super excited for these games because A, they're top-notch RPGs from way back, but also because it opens the door for the Saga Frontier games, and those are some of my favorite games to play. Like, and I'm just really excited that all of these games are coming to Switch. Like, sorry. Like all these games I used to play, or rather watch my friend play on his PlayStation or his Super Nintendo while I was just, be there on weekends or whatever. It was fucking like I get to play them now as an adult, and that's good.
Yo, I haven't played any of the Luigi Mansion games myself, but Perry's asking in the chat, how was the second Luigi's Mansion?
Trash.
Didn't play it.
It was really bad.
All right.
People
So
don't talk about the second Luigi's Mansion, man. Come on now.
I never hear people talk about. I never really care, to be perfectly honest. I might pick this one up, but that's just to find out one day. But I wanted to bring up. Okay, can we talk about how Nintendo kicked Animal Crossing fans in the nuts?
I've never given two shits about Animal Crossing.
I don't care for Animal Crossing either, but the fact that I knew because people were talking about how they wasn't gonna drop it this year, or at least like late into like the Christmas time, because Pokemon. You're not gonna drop another, like, I guess, high end franchise.
Yeah, you don't want to compete against yourself.
Exactly. You don't want. Who wants to compete against fucking Pokemon? Come on.
But now it's
Pokemon.
competing against the 7 remake, and that's a losing battle, in my opinion.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
They both have March releases. Like, so.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you right now. I don't care. I mean, look. I'd rather play Animal Crossing than Pikmin, but I don't know. I couldn't say.
No, I don't. See, I don't play either one of those games, so I don't even know how the community was slighted because it was pushed back. Like, that's why they're mad.
Oh, of course. That's why I said they got kicked in the nuts.
All
right. AMG says you're creditless, Z Killer.
About what?
Your stance on the second Luigi's Mansion, saying it was trash.
Well, he can debate me later because I gotta head out anyway.
Yeah, it's actually about midnight for me too, man.
Yeah, I knew Valen said he wasn't going to be on no longer than an hour, so I knew that. I can get ready to end this stream, but let me ask, any final thoughts, any games that we didn't talk about in particular?
Fucking Panzer Dragoon, bro. That was so under the radar, and I was.
Yeah, I see it on this list right here that someone made me for all the games that came out. Yeah. So I was going.
I never played the original, but I know people are excited for the remake. So
yeah, it was a really fun game.
I'll tell you what, I'm interested in. I haven't played the last two of the series, but the last good of this series is probably the second game. I played the DS version of this game, and then I never played the Wii version of it. But I'm talking about the Mario and Sonic Olympic game.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's really under the radar too, to a degree. But I know the last few games just wasn't really like that. They wasn't hidden. But it's an interesting concept of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Yeah, Oninaki looks pretty fun too. I will say that. AMG's bringing it up in the chat.
Any Fire Emblem people?
Oh, right here, day one. I'm getting that next month.
Let me ask, which house are you choosing, or do you not know yet?
I won't know until the time comes. Like, that's just the truth of it. Like, I've stayed away from as much. This is what I do. If I really, really want a game and I know I'm going to play it, and it's not like a remake or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, I try to get enough information to keep me conversational, but not enough to spoil me or what I feel would like ruin the game. So I just have to pray for luck in the things that I like step into to learn, that it's not too much. Or like I'll stop reading shit like halfway if I'm like, no, that's too much. You know what I mean? Especially with like Pokemon. Like I love to go into blind Pokemon games and not know shit. I'm not doing that this time because I gotta beat BDV's ass and he gonna come for it and he's just gonna lose it. That's what's gonna happen. But talking all the shit. Now
Any final thoughts?
now. Right?
It was a good E3, but like I feel like it could have been better. I feel like next next E3 is gonna be a lot better.
It has to be, especially from the first three. Like Square and Nintendo, like really did, really good. Square and Nintendo really closed it down for like to make E3 salvageable this year. And yeah, I'm excited for the Kakarot game, like personally. But my friend is just like, "Ooh, another Dragon Ball game." Like,
Dragon Ball Kakarot looks okay. It reminds me of the one I used to play on. I can't believe it reminds me of the one I used to play on Game Boy. I forgot what it's called.
Like fuck. Like
I don't know what it's called.
And Rise of the Super Saiyans and shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. And that's what I saw too, but it's an action RPG, so there's more to it than just what they showed us. So I'm trying to reserve my thoughts.
Yeah, they had like a 10-minute gameplay on IGN, and like what I saw of it, it's fire.
Legacy of Goku. Yeah, Perry, there it is. Thank you.
Yeah, Legacy of Goku.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what Legacy of Goku. I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Another Dragon Ball game. Anyone interested in Astral Chain?
Oh yeah, Platinum.
It looks like a weird Xenoblade.
JoJo boys. Those are JoJo characters, man. They got stands and everything.
Yeah, I'm not even a JoJo fan, and I was like, oh, I know what this is gonna turn into.
Yeah,
I would love it. And I know Hemmings. Shout out to Hemmings. I know he does a lot of JoJo content now, but I would love to do a JoJo just, especially because I'm going from an anime standpoint. So once part 5 is done, I want to just do a whole stream about from part 1 to 5, just discussing about that, and then I'm gonna go in blind. Well, as blind as I can for part 6, 7, and 8, which is what's gonna take a while. I know AMG is gonna freaking hammer that shit down in the chat, like, nigga, read that shit like tonight.
But
I think we talked about everything.
I've never actually sat down and watched JoJo. I couldn't watch it because, like, man, I've already been spoiled on, like.
I was gonna say.
Like, somebody sent me a bunch of memes, and if I watch it, I'll know what's gonna happen. And like, I was
gonna say, I hope you ain't going the Z-Boy route and say that shit's homo.
Like, I love it, because I love my favorite character is probably Jotaro, and like I love Dio's interesting as all hell. But yeah, like back onto that last thing about Astral Chain before I have to head out, because I gotta head with my mom to go get some groceries and all that. But yeah, they had the Treehouse Direct right after the Nintendo Direct, okay, and they had gameplay of Astral Chain, and it was like, oh, so you guys are wondering why normal humans, like, you notice that they didn't react to your whatever it's called. I forgot what those things are called. We're gonna call them stands because that's basically what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently, if you don't have a stand, you can't see other people's stand. So like, I was like, oh shit, this is basically a JoJo. This is basically JoJo.
And honestly, that's kind of one of the things I don't like, because a lot of no. Let me explain. Because a lot of companies take ideas from like various other artworks and stuff, like manga and anime, and especially like American companies, and they don't give them the credit they deserve while using their entire like skill tree for the thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's similar, but I wouldn't say too similar, because like with the it's not called stands, but with the stands, like, you can have multiple types of like partners, if you want to call them that, whatever they are, and they can each have different forms, abilities, and like the chain that connects you to them can be used in multiple different ways, like to tie them down and pull them back.
Obviously they couldn't do it exactly the same.
And they act as their own individual character. So basically, you're not only controlling him, the main character you're playing as, you're also controlling the partner. So basically, you can like move around and fight at both at the same time. All right, my mom's like yelling at me. It's time to go. I'll be right. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man. Be
Yo,
well.
peace. Peace. You have a good one, Z Killer.
You too. Thanks for the invite, boss.
You good. Appreciate you coming through, man.
All right, later, Cap.
Have a good one, man.
All right, Valen, any final thoughts? And I'll just go ahead and end this shit.
I'm happy they're bringing back some of the older games in newer ways. I'm excited that they brought Final Fantasy back, or Final Fantasy VIII. They finally got that remaster coming through. Next is just tactics. They gotta make that bigger and make it better. That's that. Let's see. The saga I talked about, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game looks so fucking badass, and I really want to see it. I really want to play it. It looks like a fun co-op, and it looks like it has a really good roster. Let's see, Pokemon, we all know I'm on that. I don't know. It's just E3 had a really good closeout this year. It started off with a lot of bumps, but it closed out really nice. And yeah,
I'm just gonna say AMD just wilding in the chat talking about Astro Chain looks like some mid.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It looks pretty, but I don't think it's gonna be as fun as it looks like it wants to be.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, I'm gonna probably, check it out once it comes out, maybe a couple months after. But as far as I know, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna pick it up. I'll tell you right now, Pokemon is gonna be a pickup for me. Super Mario Maker, once that shit comes out, that's gonna be a pickup for me. That Yu-Gi-Oh game coming out for the Switch, that's definitely a pickup for me. I'm not gonna get every single game. I'll see people do Let's Plays because I always tell people this. I tell friends this. I said, look. Yeah, it's nice to get a game, but just like when people got Jump Force was mid. You wait.
Jump Force
Go
is
ahead.
nothing compared to the hype around fucking Shinobi Striker, man.
Yo, Shinobi Strikers was even more trash, and I didn't even play that shit.
It was so bad. Like, I was so looking forward to it. Like, and that's why I don't fuck with games just straight open anymore unless I know for 100%.
Yeah, no, I mean, going into the trailers of Shinobi Strikers alone, I was like, this shit looks trash. Like, the only thing I will give Jump Force over Shinobi Strikers is the fact that, oh, you got characters in it, and the moment they introduce Dios, it kind of solidifies the game, but that's not enough for me to freaking buy the game. I'm just saying. I mean, that's why whatever the next like Naruto or Boruto game or even Dragon Ball game, and I'm not talking about the Kakarot one, it has to look good. It has to appeal to me like, okay, I'm going to get it. But if the gameplay's trash, the styling of the game is trash, I'm not going to pick up the game because it's trash.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. And yeah, that's super fair. Oh, I forgot to smash this like button, bro. I'm sorry.
Let me see the chat one more time.
How the fuck am I not subscribed to you? God damn, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What the damn hell?
I'm going to go ahead and say I appreciate everyone who came through in the chat. Freedom State Boys showing their love and respect. I appreciate y'all getting me the 50 subscribers and whatnot. I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream is, but like I said, if I stream again one more time before I'm finally moved, because once I move, I'm not going to have internet, so I got to rely on mobile data to be in Freedom State, so I'm not going to be in Freedom State that much over the weekend and the next week and whatnot. But afterwards, I'll come back. I'll go ahead and do some. I'll probably the next stream I'll do, a hangout stream in particular. I'm going to go ahead and do a birthday stream. So my birthday's coming up soon. It'll be at the end of the month. Oh, Mochi Man, yo, what's good? What's good? I see you. Then you came just at the right time.
Too late.
I see the five. I see the five are arguing in the chat. That shit's hilarious. But y'all niggas, y'all just keep to yourselves and whatnot. And I will say, even though I still say old Freedom State is better than new Freedom State, I do respect and I gotta love all the new things coming through Freedom State. And just once again, I'll just go ahead and say shout out to my boy Dustin. If it wasn't for him and if it wasn't for Brago, I wouldn't even think about doing this. And then all the Let's Play game tubers and whatnot, because I wouldn't even think about doing gaming. Just don't get me started like Z-Boy telling me what kind of game I'm going to play. I don't know when I'm going to start that shit, but like I said, when I do, I'll do. Y'all have a good one, and I'm going to go ahead and end this shit out. And Valen, any last words?
Like, comment, and subscribe to this dude. Like, let him know how you feel. Interact. Fucking get to know him.
And with that, I sign out. Peace, and have a good night.